What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? I had to come right back, man. I couldn't leave you hanging. I found out halfway through the video, the sound cut off. I didn't know. I totally apologize. So I'm coming right back. I didn't want to sit there and make no pre-made video. I came right back because when you when something goes wrong, you gotta get your ass back up. You know what I mean? So first of all, wait 1 second. Let me test. Let me go to my phone to see if I'm on live and you can hear me. So first of all, wait 1 second. Let me test. There we go. Let me go to my phone. There we go. Y'all can hear me, right? So bam. So now I'm gonna start this all over. But the crazy part, um, man, must have been God because I didn't know how to do certain things using Restream because I used to go live with OBS and Prism Live. With Restream, I like Restream because I can upload videos later, and I haven't used it. Probably I've used it about 5 times in this whole year, but since that happened, it's crazy. I taught myself how to bring up the screen the way I wanted to bring up the screen instead of going through stop sharing, start sharing, stop sharing. But the crazy part, I figured out how to minimize and maximize the screens real quick. Like right now, I didn't know how to do that. I had to stop sharing, go back. Now I know how to flip it. I know how to take me out. You know what I mean? I know how to bring me back and all things like that. See, I didn't know how to do this, what I'm doing right now, because I was doing it a way that, I seen was easy because that's the only way I knew. But now I can flip it and throw it around. So anyway, let's dive right into it. And I apologize again. I apologize again. So here we go. About to start, we're gonna jump right into Mid Journey. So here's what I do when I go to Mid Journey. This is my Mid Journey page. You got to pay for Mid Journey. Mid Journey is not free. You got to pay for Mid Journey. Mid Journey is not free. You probably be right here at the Explorer page. You go into Create. You see that over there? I'm gonna be flowing with this, but you can still go back and watch it because of what happened last time in the value. I totally apologize about the audio. So what I was doing was I wanted a 1970s type of vibe of a fashion film. So what I did, I came here, I started creating fashion films. As you can see right here, Polaroid style photo of Hollywood, Hills Home 1970s photo shoot models. And I like them. Oh, that's hot. I like that. Now I just kept putting it in, putting it in. And what I do, once I write a prompt, I just click on that and you see the prompt goes right up there and you just hit that arrow. So I did it a few times until I figured out the pictures I wanted. I knew I wanted that one. I knew I wanted that one. I wanted that one. I think I did that one too. I would definitely wanted that one. Let's go down. I wanted that one. That was dope. I wanted that one. I got that one. And I definitely ended it with that one. So what I did was I liked those. I'm saying, wait a minute, why not put some black women in here? Boom. I did that. That's fire. So let me click on it so I can show you like that. Bam. I did that one and I made some more. And I just chose what I do is just choose the ones that I like and I keep it moving. So you can see. And then once I get one I like, so let's say something like this. I click on that. I'm loving that. I didn't use that one, but here I go down here. You see, hold on, let me get my face out the way so you can see this. Replace remote. Bring me back. Okay, there I go. Man, I apologize. Apologize, everybody. This thing, moving these screens around, you have to know exactly what's going to happen and what it's going to do. And I totally apologize. We still working, we still rocking, but now I know I can't move myself off the screen and it'll turn my mic off. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I didn't know that at all. I totally apologize for that. And now what I'm doing now is I'm trying to bring my I can't replace remove. No, I want to bring the workspace back up. So I'm gonna go here and what did I do? Okay, right here. Go here, go there, and I should be back. There it is, man. Okay, I apologize again. I'm learning this on the fly, and here's another thing. But the restreaming isn't what I'm talking about. But when I make mistakes on the fly, it helps me show you how to correct the mistake. So let's get back. So we was on Suno, and like I said, I did all this. But what I was doing, I was making the songs last night, and my fiance came upstairs because she heard me playing music. She's like, "What you watching?" And I was playing this song right here. I was like, "Okay." Now I was digging it, but my fiance came upstairs. What you watching? Like, I'm making a song for this video I'm making. Oh, I like that. And she started dancing all soul, doing disco. And I was like, boom, that's the song I'm gonna use. Because if she heard it all the way downstairs and came upstairs to check it out to see what I'm doing, I knew that's what I needed to do. So I downloaded that. I went over here, you push that, and you see these things. You said download, boom, MP3. Don't do wave unless you want it real, real crisp, but you don't need it like that. MP3 will not put so much uh, take up so much room on your computer. So let's get out of that. Let's go back to Mid Journey. See what it said? Creation failed. Sorry, while the prompt you enter was deemed safe, the generated image may fall outside our community guidelines. But they created it. So why would it fall out of their community guidelines? So I told you, watch that. Watch that. You got to keep watching. So what I do, I'm gonna go down here. That one even started yet. This one has started, it's finished, but now it's taking so long. So anyway, we're gonna get out of this. And I told you, go to clean. This one should be finished. So let's look at it. That's dope. So we'll take that. Now what we'll do is we'll go here. See that? And we're downloading it. And we'll download that one. And see there go the downloads right there. So now we don't need Mid Journey or Cling again. Soon we downloaded our song. So we're done with those. We're done with those. So now we want to go into our editing. And this is what I use to edit. And this was the last tutorial I just did, the one that the volume went down. So while we're doing this, let's check our phone to make sure to see if the volume and everything is still up. Let's make sure everything is still working the way it was, the way it's supposed to. This is when you need a producer because the producer will be listening and making sure everything is still right. So let's see. Volume and everything is still up. Cool. Everything's still up. All right. So now what I'm going to do is this the long part. This is the long and the hard part. So what we're going to do is delete all this, what I just did in the last tutorial. I'm going to delete all that. And we're in Filmora. I don't use CapCut because I like Filmora, but they both work the same. So we're in all these different windows. So I'm going to explain the windows. So this window right here, this is your media window, project window. Everything that you're going to use down here in the editing window, you enter right here so you don't have to go look for it. So you put everything that you think you're going to use right here. This right here is the movie window. This is everything that you're doing. It'll show you right here. This over here, I call it the editing tool for your titles and things like that, different effects. This right here is your straight editing screen. Everything in here is where you're going to be doing all your editing. So what I do when I first start, remember that Suno record I was letting you hear right here? What happened with Suno, when it downloads, it shows you a picture. It tags a picture like a thumbnail with it. So I know this is the song. Or I could just click on it. Go right here, click on it, and it's playing it. All right, cool. I'm gonna stop that. So I'll put that in first. Boom, hit it in. Now it's in. Now it's in the editing window, the editing timeline. So I'll go to the front and I'll listen. Cool. Now, what I first do, I didn't do it last time on a tutorial. You see, I'm spreading it. So I can go here. You see this little zero line right here? Boom. I can spread it, but I want it real wide. You see this right here? These are called waveforms. This is a waveform. This is the music. You see the waveform doesn't start to right here. So that means the music doesn't start to right there. So, but I want the music to come in on the one, not empty space. So I will drag it. Now here, you see this? I go to the edge. Once you go to the edge, you'll see that drag arrow. Now, whatever um, way the arrow is pointing, that's the way you're going to drag. So it's pointing to the right. So you can drag all the way to the right till you get to the beginning of that song right there. Then you move it over and then you hit the space bar. You see it came right in on the one. Now, what you want to do is minimize the screen again and you're ready to go. See what I'm saying? So you go back. Now you think about what you want to hit first. What video. These are all video clips right here. These are all video clips, just like you're using CapCut or whatever y'all use on your mobile phones. So I know in my video, the original one, smart scene. Oh, that's just a picture. No, it ain't. Oh, that's dope. Okay, that's something else I just found out. But I started this little plus sign. You see this plus sign? You hit that. Bam. Now that's at the beginning. So check it out. We'll go. See the video? Boom. But I don't want that. What I want is an old movie feel. And I want the music to come in. So here's the deal. When I work, I leave everything in Snap. This is in CapCut just as well. So you see that? It'll say disable magnetic timeline. No, I want it a magnetic timeline because, so I'm going to disable it. So if you move this and move something else, it won't like snap right together. I want everything to snap right together so you won't have to be so precise. So when you do this, let me see. Let me show you. You see that green line? That's snap. So you know this music is going to come in as soon as that video stops. So let's see. Letting it go, letting it play, letting it play. As soon as it stops, bam. Okay, so what I want is old school film type of vibe. You know what I mean? Um, and let me see, effects. So what I want, you go up here to the search all effects. You see that up here? And what I want is like a film roll. I want a film roll sound and I want a film roll effect. So I'm gonna put film roll. First thing I'm gonna look for is a film roll sound. Let's look. Or if I see something that I really like that I'm gonna use first, I'm gonna rock with that. So let's see what this sound like. See, it'll show you. That's dope, but I don't want that one. Let's go down here, film 4. I don't want that. That's going horizontal. I want something to go vertical. Let's go to film 3. That's whack. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to audio first. And then I'm gonna go to I want a film reel sound. So one thing about if you click in this search, it'll show you all the history that you use. So you see, I used film reel before, so it's showing me that. So I'm gonna click on that. And then I'm hit this plus. That's hot. So I like that. So I'm gonna add that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it moving. I'm gonna keep it rolling. So I'm gonna go back and check this out. That's cool, but it's not giving you the effect I want. But that's the sound I want though. And I want that sound to stop right where the music come in. So you see I pulled it over and it snapped to where the music is. Cool. Now I want to go back and give the film that that film look. So you always want to go into effects and you want to give it the film look. See, I kind of know that the one I want is down because all these are horizontal. You see this line going horizontal? I don't want that. You see this line vertical? That's what I want. So I'm gonna click on that. Yeah. Yeah. That's fire. So let me stop that. Let me add that. Boom. I want to put that over it because I don't want it side to side. I want it over it so it can put the effect on that video clip. So it moved the music over. So always pay attention to what's happening. And cool. Now let's go ahead and let's listen to it. See? Perfect. That's how I want the video to start. So what I do want to, y'all know in all my videos, I go to the effects, and what I want, let's delete film roll. So let's delete that and then go effects. So it says trending right here. It's gonna be all the things that you've been using or what other people is using. So if you've been using it a lot, it's gonna be right in this trending. You see this say horizontal open. Most of my videos have the horizontal open. So I'm gonna hit that plus, and what I would do when it dumps it in right here like this, always put it on top. You want it on top of everything. And then whatever move, pay attention because things move. You move them back over. Real simple, real easy. Don't take no time to do it. Move it back over. Bam. Now you go to the beginning. Check it out. Boom. Perfect. Now, what I want is I want where am I looking? Oh, you know what? I want this too. So it's crazy because a lot of people think I just push a button and it happens. No, I put in work. So this is a cinematic title bar. You know what a cinematic title bar is? Like when you see old movies and that black lines at the top and the bottom. Sometimes it's in the movie when it start off, and then about 10 minutes into the movie, it go away and you don't even know it because it's so subliminal. You don't even notice it. But you do notice it if it's at the end of a movie, like an old cowboy or old 70s picture, those lines drop down and come up, you're like, oh, that's dope. You can put. I like having that in if I'm doing something old, so I'm gonna put that in there, and again, it put it right here. So where you want it at the top, right? Remember, put everything at the top. Move everything back. Watch everything that's happening that's going on in this timeline. Things move. You could accidentally hit a button. You could accidentally do anything. But when you do that, if you accidentally do something, this work on Mac and Windows. Control Z, Control Z, or what is it? Apple's? No, it's Control Z on the Mac too. Control Z will make it go back to what happened before because anything could happen. So let's listen to it. Boom, we got the bars in there. Bam. Now, you got to test it out because it looked like something happened right before the sound came in. Okay, so I didn't see anything. I'm making sure everything is where it's supposed to be. Now we're working on the next video clip. You see all these lines we got already, and we ain't even got into the video. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tracks. These are tracks, like different lines on the editing. So you got a board right here, and there's different lines on the board, the first line, second line, and then you fill those lines up. And you have different lines so you can put effects, mix, and do anything with these different lines. If you had everything on the same line, would not work. You want to be able to manipulate anything that you want. You want the bars to stop when you tell it to stop. You want the static to stop when you tell it. You want the music to stop. You can't do that if you had everything on one line. So that's they have their own different tracks. It's called tracks. Anyway, so let's go back here. So we're going to the media, all the way up at the top to the left. And see, I know how my video went, so I know which video came. But when I do make them, I just throw a video in and throw a video in after the next, throw a video in after the next. I don't really care. But I know this one came next, so I'm gonna hit that. And it's asking me, do I want different form or do I want the same project? Keep project settings mean keep what's done with the last video so it goes right in and be perfect. Now you could change, but you don't want to do that. Um, or you can match the media. Matching the media is whatever you importing is going to be like that, but you want to match the project. You see what I'm saying? Keep project settings, bam, put it right there. It's right in the project settings. So here's the deal. I wanted to come in right when that music come in. So let's check this out. that song started, she came in. Perfect. Now I'm bring it down so you can see it better. Start it over again so you can get a feel. Now you get that vibe. So when it come on, you don't hear no music, but you're getting the vibe of a film is about to start. Perfect. Now, so here's the deal. What I want, let's start from her. Go back right there. I want her moving as soon as the video start. See, she wasn't moving. The video was moving, but she wasn't. Watch. See, she's not moving. Boom, she's starting to move right there. That's where I want to enter her into this film. So what you do is just moving around. Okay, so what you do, go down here to this video. You see I'm around the video. You want to, you see that arrow? That's the pull arrow. You pulling. So you want to pull this over to where she starts moving right there. So it's going to be a dope vibe when she comes in. Check it out. See what I'm saying? She comes in moving instead of she comes in sitting still. You always want movement in your video. The Not a whole bunch of movement, but you want movement. Consistent movement keeps the viewer's eye and keeps them engaged into what you're doing. So let's start from the beginning. See, now I got it the way I want it. I'm hitting the space. So when I started, I'm hitting the space bar. Perfect. Now, I'm gonna show a bunch of not a bunch, but a few more different things, and I'm gonna end it because I don't want the video to go so long. So as you see, when I do my fashion film, I like to start off like a movie. You can't see nothing. Sometimes I like that you could hear something, but you can't see. That gives you, intrigue. It grabs you in. It's the hook. You see a black screen, boom. Oh, what's going on? But you hear in the background something happen. You can't wait till the picture come in to show. Okay, so let's listen. Perfect. Now, this is what I like to have, my name. So I'm gonna go up here. Go, you see up here where it says titles? Go by the titles. And you see your title, the very first one. Just click on that. Your title, bam. You see where it put it? It made everything move to the right. Nah, we ain't gonna fall off like no sucker. We're gonna move it to the top. Like I tell you, keep moving it to the top. Everything that was over, move it back over. I know it might be tedious, but since you have it on Snap, I'm teaching you Snap. So you just move it over. Super easy. It snaps right in itself. Bam. Boom. Okay, you want that music to come in right when she there. Bam. Say it quick. Didn't take no time. Now there's your title. So take the editing arrow. That's this thing right here, the red, and you put it over the title so you can see. Brings the title up over the screen. So you highlight the title. Now you're gonna start using this editing. I call it. We could call this editing A, and we could call this B. So what you want to do is go down, or go to basics since it's over animation. So if you see anything that's using, if you're using it, it's highlighted green. See, we don't want animation. We want basic. Hit the basic. Now you see your title here. That's what we want. We want to go over that and we want to put my name in there. Capital. I always like my stuff in capitals, in caps. Oh, I took it out of caps. Okay, put it in caps. Bam. Damn, what's going on? Okay, sorry. Sometimes my finger. I had a major stroke, so I was paralyzed, but now I can move a little bit. Sometimes when I feel something, I really can't feel it. Okay, so I'm gonna show you two ways to do this. You can go right here. Let's bring this down. Open the screen up some more. So to make this bigger, you can pull it, you can drag it. You see I'm making it bigger, or make Control Z so I can go back exactly where it was. Or you can come over here. I like my font in Roboto Light. So there it is. That's my fashion font. Then I'm gonna go down here, and you see this thing that says scale. That makes it bigger. And see, when I use scale, it keeps it even. If I drag the arrow, it's going to move it. Then I got to move it back. If I use scale, it just keeps it even, right, neat. I can scale it to as big as I want. I like it about right there. And the reason I want it right there instead of bigger, I'm going to open up my letters. So you see it says letter spacing. It doesn't say that automatically. It'll be like this layout option. It was already open on my screen, but you wouldn't have been able to find it. So it'll look like layout option. Click on that. Then you'll see letter spacing. You watch these letters. See, they spread it over. Boom. See, the reason I ain't make it bigger because I knew I was gonna do this. And then that looks a little bit too big, so I'll scale it back down. Bam. Now I notice the middle. Let's see, move it around. You see those arrows? I mean, you see those lines, those green lines? I know that's the middle, but I'm gonna have some words up under it. So I don't want it right in the middle. I want it a little bit higher than the middle. Boom. Now, what I want to do is I'm gonna open the screen back up. Boom. I don't want black to go right there. I'm gonna move this and I'm gonna tell you. So when I do this, I'm gonna hit the space bar. Bam. I want black to come in right there. So I'm just do it again. You know what I'm saying? Right there. So I'm gonna take black. You see me dragging it around, I'm gonna drag it right to that red editing line. Boom. Now it's gonna come in right there. Start over. I didn't like that. It came in too late. Because what I'm doing is I'm vibing to it. Right there. I think it should have came in. So move it over and I'm gonna start it over. Yeah, came in perfect that time. So I don't want it to go into, let's move this. You see how it overlaps this video right here? That means it's into this video. You see up here? I don't want black to be shown right there. I want it to stop because that's when the music starts. And I want that whole vibe of it coming in and the whole video starting. So I'm trying to move this. I don't think that's at the beginning. So what you want to do is open it up. Go back to the beginning and you look. Okay, it does look like the beginning. Nope, that's the beginning. See that green line? I knew it was something going on when I had the other part and I was looking at it. So that's the beginning. It might look like the beginning, but if you got to spread it out and boom, something else is starting right here because it never shows a line unless something is starting right there. But I'm going to take it to that one. Cool. So all these are even now. We want to go back and it should all start and stop at the same time. So let's check it out. You see what I'm saying? Perfect. Now, you know me, I got to put another title right there. So I'll go back up to the title and it threw it. I don't know why I put the thing right there. We're going to put it up there. Okay, cool, cool. Everything is still in the same place. And we're going to move this over because we already got our set. Black come in right there. Black ends right there. Cool. But it says your title. So we want to go to editing to line, right? Take your title. And that's when we give it the title of the video. She's, I know I don't have a comma, but so what? She's that girl. Okay. I'm trying to look at the screen and look. Cool. All right. So what's going to happen is it's going to overlap because it's right near black. So what you want to do is highlight it and bring it down. Boom. And now you want to freak that one too. So you want to go to what? You tell me. Nah, you want to go to scale. Okay. So you want to go to scale, you scale it down. And I scaled it down that much because, yep, you guessed it. I want to spread she's that girl over. Bam. And what I like to do on the title part, I like to put a background. You see this right here? It says background. Just keep going till you see background. You click on background. You see it gave it a background, that black one. Let's open it up some more so you can see it. You see it gave it that. Now you can change that color. If you click on it, you can make it white, you can pink, or whatever color you want. You know what I'm saying? I can give it that color to match the 70s vibe, or I can make it really match that 70s vibe like that. You know what I mean? Then I could put the she's that girl in black or brown. I'm gonna leave it like that, just so I can check it out. Give it a different vibe. I did black last time, so I'm gonna leave it like that. I'm gonna open up the screen, And what I'm gonna do, always check your work when you do something. Every time you do something, start it over, check your work. Hit the play, your space bar. Boom. Perfect. All right. Now I'm gonna show you a trick right here. So I like to keep my stuff on beat. Check this out. When that lady come in and sits up, we want to start counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. You see, I'm counting with the beat. That's how you count with the beat. So let's start it over again. I just wanted to show you that's how you count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. Boom. Now that's where I want the next video because I want to keep it right on beat. You know what I mean? And that gives a vibe to the person that's listening. They vibing with the beat and they vibing with the photos. So let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So remember I told you about this thing right here? These are waveforms. So you see this form right here? That means when it's a tall form like this, that's either a kick or a snare. That's something pronounced. You know what I mean? So it'll make that wave real high. So we know we need to get bam, bam. So I'm right on that waveform. So we know we need to get something from here to here. But I want to use the same video. You see what I'm saying? But you can't stretch this video out because that's how long the video is. So what do you have to do? Slow it down. You slow it down, this will start stretching over here. You speed it up, this will start stretch, coming in over here. So we want to slow it down enough to take up this space. So we go up here to speed in editing B, editing 2. You see the speed is at 1, that's where it first starts. So what we want to do is take this and slide it backwards. So watch this. Did you see the video jump? We did it way too slow. So we'll take it back right there. You see the videos get slow. It's getting closer to that line. You want to go to that line. That's why you set the line where it is, where you want the video. Now, me, when it's like this and it overlap the line a little bit, all I got to do is grab it, drag it back to the line. Or you could splice it. So let's put Control Z and then take it back. Whatever we do and we mess up, hit Control Z. So when it's like this, you could drag it like I told you, or you see this line right here where it has a pair of scissors, you can just hit that and it cut it. See what I'm saying? And it highlights what's left of the cut. All you gotta do is delete that. Bam, boom. Now we there. Now we go back and we listen and watch. Boom. That's perfect. I love that. So what we want to do is I want roll film, horizontal line. I'm looking at some other stuff that I want. So I want this to drag all the way through because those are the bars. You want the bars to go through the whole video. So as we go, we're going to drag the bars. So the bars will still be there. Now we go back, listen to it. Now see the bars on there? You see the bars on there? The video is, okay, so I'm going to show you the difference. So that's what the bars on it. Let me slide the bars out the way. And you see how the video open up. That's what the bars not there. And then I'm gonna show you. That's where the bars are there. But I want the bars to go all the way through. Boom. And I want the next video to come on that line. So we're gonna bring that in. And since I already know what I use, I'm gonna go to media. You see, we up here with media. And I'm gonna show you this girl coming in because I want to edit the video so you can see what I did. It didn't bring all the videos in. Anyway, so that's cool too. We want to go here. It's import video. So I'm gonna go here and I'm looking for the video that I want to use. So I imported it yesterday, so it should be here from yesterday. And you see how it shows the preview to the right, so you'll know what video you're using. So I want to use this video. You see it previewing right here? I want this video. So I'll hit open. Bam. And what did it do? It imported this video into the screen. into the timeline. So I want that video. Now I'm gonna go here, move that over because I want that video to come in. I'm gonna hit the plus sign. I'm gonna keep project, remember? Boom. I don't know why I put it up there, but we don't care. We're gonna put it right here, right there, and we'll move. Boom. See, there she go. So let's start from the beginning and let's listen to it. 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. Bam. See what I'm saying? She came right in on what she's supposed to. The bars aren't there because we haven't dragged the bars over. See, now we drag the bars over. I'm doing it one at a time so you'll always know what to do. Now you got the bars over her. But with her, I want her. And after this one, that's the last one I'm gonna import to make this video a little short and quick. So after this one, I'm going to let it vibe. But back in the day when the video skip, the old videos that had a static in it and the skip, like that's what I'm about to do right now. So what I'm going to do, because I already know, excuse me. So I'm gonna go to the start of the video. Let's go back. Okay. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to make it even. I want 3 cuts. So you see how long the video is? I want like a cut right here and then a cut right there. I want them kind of even. So about right here be 1/3 of it. And I hit the scissors. Then I'm gonna drag this over. About right here be 1/3. And I'm gonna hit the scissors again. Boom. Now what I did was messed up. I had the other thing highlighted. You see this? It cut this. I didn't want it to cut that. So what do? Control Z. Since you messed up, you see it connected it back. Control Z again. Boom. Okay. Now everything. Now I'm gonna highlight. You gotta highlight it. I didn't pay attention to that. So I'm gonna go about right here, 1/3, and I'm gonna use the scissors. I'm gonna go again, 1/3, and I'm gonna use scissors. Now I got the video. Now I got 3 pieces of that same video. So this is what I want to do. I want to skip. I want her to be moving and to skip forward a little bit. So what you want to do, you don't want to go on the first one because that's cool. You don't want that to skip. You want the next one to skip. So you highlight that one. But then what you want to do is go to the beginning of that one and you want to bring it in some. Because if you bring it in, it skips the video. The video doesn't start where it will usually start because you deleted that part. Now I want to go to the next one. You want to go to the beginning. You see the arrow going that way, and you want to drag that in. About right there. Now, when it finished this, it's going to skip, go to that one, then it's going to skip, go to that one. Watch, check it out. You see what I'm saying? That was hot. That was perfect, just the way I want to do it. But however, since we deleted parts of the video, it don't go all the way to the next bar of the music. So check it out. 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. You see what I'm saying? You got to find something now to come in where it says she's that girl. So you go to that part because you can look on the waveform and see it, and you see what's missing. That much of the video is missing. So what's our trick? We go to the last one and we want to slow that one down. So we go up here, editing 2, we make sure it's highlighted and we start slowing it down. You see it start to move. Bam, not there yet. Wanted to make it go all the way to that red line. So what I do, I just do this and let it pass the line. And then I could cut it right here instead of doing all that movement. Boom, cut it. That part is highlight, delete that real quick. And now we count. We go back and we count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. Boom, perfect. So what I'm gonna do is now I'm gonna bring my name, like I always bring my name at the end of the movie. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, I'm gonna bring that in. Everything is snapped on the one. Boom. Okay. So we go to titles, and you see these titles, and it's the one I always use, the credit. Hit that credit, boom. Now it's on there. I don't want that coming on that line. I want it on this own track with the other titles of the track. So I'll go, and the titles and the words will always be in blue, whatever color y'all want to call that. So we want to highlight that, and you see editing two. Go to basic. You see directed by Jane Doe. All we got to do is delete Jane Doe and put your name right there. DANNYBLVCK. Bam. Directed by Danny Black. You see, it's just right in there automatically. And then we'll check it out. Perfect. That's perfect. Now what we want to do is go down here to the sound, to the music rather, not the sound. And we listen. Two, three, four, two, two, three, four, bam. And we wanted to start right here. So we highlight that. Make sure you highlight it. You gotta highlight it. Hit the scissors. We cut it. Now this is highlighted. This isn't. This is what you want. This is what you don't want. Delete that. Boom. It's gone. Now we highlight that again, and you see this editing part right here. This pops up soon as you highlight it. You don't have to go looking for it. You go down and you see fade out. You move fade out. And when you see when you move fade, oh, okay, hold on. Let me um no, I'm gonna leave that there because last time I did it, I had camera keep audio. Okay, yeah. All right. So there it is. I didn't know I could do that. All right, okay, cool. So here's this part right here. This part right here. When you use fade out, you'll see like great part. You see that? You see that line? That's the fade. You see that line? That's the fade. So we want about like that. So we're gonna go back, listen to it. Boom. That's hot. Now that's the end. That's how you keep it. I showed you from beginning to end. Now, what I didn't put in there, I want to show you to give it that extra. I want to give it the where is it at? Cinematic and open. Thank you. Nope. I don't want glitch. I don't want that. I want the film static. So let's go to film, and all you got to do is type in whatever you think you want and hit enter, and it'll try to find it. Okay, what's this? Credit, I don't want that. Oh, I'm in the wrong part. I should be in effects. So go back to effects. Sorry about that. Flicker, film roll, film screen, flicker. Is it flicker? Go to flicker, flash black, flicker, jitter, film roll, old video. So I'm in old video. It says old video, but that looked like it's gonna be black and white. But when you click on it, it's just going to show you the effect unless you have this red line hovering over uh, a video clip. So let's put it over that video clip. Let's see how it look. Now push old film. See, we don't want that. So we go up here. Now we like the effect, but it was in black and white. So let's put color old film. See what I'm saying? I don't know what it's gonna do, but I know how to go look for it because of what gave me an idea to look for it. Old film, so color, old film. Sorry, I'm typing around this mic. Old film. Come on, Daniel. Taking too long. What time is it? Okay, I got 7 more minutes. Sorry, I want to keep this under an hour. And boom. So let's see what this is. Go over that. Okay, that's the one we're gonna use. Boom. So what we're gonna do is come down here real quick. Gonna drop that in. Boom. What I said. Oh, I accidentally hit something. You see it changed it to a blade. So what you want to do is Control Z. And so right here is your different things. You won't always be on select. The shortcut is V. You don't want to be on that dang on split because you're gonna accidentally, you know, cut something. All right. So I'm looking at this. Okay, cool. All right, there it is. And we're gonna go back to the old film. We're gonna add the old film. It put it somewhere. Oh, there it is. Old film. Duh. All right. So we don't want it right there. It's cool. It can stay right there. You know what? I am gonna put it right there. I'm gonna put it right there because I want all the words to be on top. So put that old film. You want the old film to go through the whole video. So you want to drag it all the way over to the end of the video. No, I'm gonna drag it all the way over to the end of my name. Bam. So now that old film effect is gonna be in the whole video because I drug it across the timeline. And I showed you how to drag, so you shouldn't be um worrying about that. Now, so you started off. So you got that old look, got the bars. See what I'm saying? That one really, because it's jumping. Bam. Now it would be longer than this, but I just wanted to show you so when you can be sure what you're doing. Now you can make it longer or shorter, but now you know exactly how to do it from beginning to end. I showed you how to go to mid journey. I showed you how to create the photos. I showed you how to animate the photos. I showed you if mid journey gets tripping, how to drop it in the clean, KLING .ai. Go to clean. I showed you how to upload it. So let's do it this as I'm talking. I'm gonna show you. I showed you how to go to mid journey and create the photos and then create the video. That's dope. She gonna be dope, and I might make another one just for her. Then if I'm glad this is right here. If Midjourney says sorry, they couldn't generate the image, which is crazy. Then you go to clean. Boom. You go to clean. You upload it. And then you go to image to video. You upload your picture right here. You hit generate. Then here, and it made. See? Boom. Now, then I showed you how to go to Suno, Suno, all the things you got to pay for. Then you go to Suno, you type in music, you give it a vibe, and you just keep doing it, keep creating until you find the one that you want. I wanted this one. Use it. Boom, and it created it for me. And I download it, and all the things that I just showed you, you download, put it in one folder. Then you go to CapCut or Filmora or whatever you're using. And I showed you how to import all your media. I showed you how to go to titles. I showed you how to go to the effects. I showed you how to put in audio, and all that ends up. Everything that you did or went or created ends up right in here. Then this is your editing screen, and this is where you do all your chopping, screwing, and all that. Put effects on there, shorten video, elongate video, speed up video, add your music, add your effects sounds, and all that goes right into here, and you put it together. It's like putting a piece of puzzle together right up in here. This is your editing screen, and once you do that, then you're finished. And then you go right here. You see where it says export. Boom, hit export and let that come up. Now, when this comes up, it doesn't look like this. It already has my thumbnail. It'll look like this. Let me delete that thumbnail. It'll be plain like this. And what you want to do is hit edit. And now what it's trying to do is bring everything up that you did and make you a timeline. You see that? That's a timeline. Now you could pick through here what thumbnail you want, or you can go to the templates. I don't use these templates. I don't do templates, but it'll tell you all this right here. Give you a template. I like going through my video myself. I like going picking a screen from my video to make my thumbnail. You see it going all the way through? I like to drag it all the way to the beginning because I like to have that title black. She's that girl. So I will put it, I'm dragging it to where I want it. Maybe I want it. Nah, I don't want it right there because it's covering their faces. Okay, I'm dragging it. Boom. Now I love that thumbnail right there. And I'll leave it right here. Perfect. And hit save. And that'll be my thumbnail. See? That's my thumbnail right there. Then you can name it. STC, no, STG. So I can get through this. And then I can put it in a folder. I'm going to put it on a desktop. It's already set. You click this and it'll show you desktop. Put it right there. Hit select folder. And now everything is the way you want. You hit export. Now it's going to go through it right quick. And it's export. And you can see the percentage. You can see rendering time. And it's going to do the auto highlights too. Highlights mean it's going to make a little through it. It's going to go, and you'll hear a sound when it stops. Now, what you want to do is I'm trying to bring it up. what I want to do is bring it up. Okay. Oh, I got to go into my folder. Because I'm trying to rush through it to make it an hour. Bring that up. Bring desktop. And there it is right here. Click on it. And there it is. That's what we created. Okay, we're going to do it over. Play it over. I'm feeling that. I love her. And there it is. And that's how you create an AI fashion film. I hope you enjoyed everything that I showed you. And if you got any questions, put them down in the comments, hit me up, or you can go to Black University. It's BLVCK. I suggest you go to Black University on school where you show teach you tips and tricks and everything that I can give you on information on creating AI fashion films, how to scale your business using AI, how to build your brands, how to start podcasts. We'll be there. I'll be giving you affirmations. It's just like a big community. Like you're at a real university. Black University is definitely like a real university. I'm gonna have merch there. I'm gonna have all type of things, and we're gonna have challenges. And we're gonna have a good time, man. So go to Black University. That's BLVCK University on the school platform. And don't meet me there, beat me there, baby. And I'll see y'all. Holla at you. Salute. See you later. Peace.